Hey guys, so it's Hobie Hill, Deep Dungeon Games, here again with another version of Diception game, question mark. So anyways, hope you're enjoying the video so far. I know it's not the best quality, it's not the best stuff as far as like editing and all that, but I'm trying to get this to you guys so you guys can have it. If you feel like supporting us and you like what you see, then awesome. Go to deepdungeongames.com, pick up the PDF copy. If you want a physical copy, you can find the physical copy through DriveThruRPG. Just look up Diception. You'll find a hard or soft cut back. And if you are on Roll20, we're on there too. So without any further ado, here's Takeaway.
All right, guys, so we're going to be playing Takeaway. Takeaway requires a full set of RPG dice, the 7 polyhedral. Oh, I have a really weird colored D12 because I can't find my sparkly green D12. All right, so to go over the game rules, the object of this game is to get the total of the percentile dice down. Sorry about the guys, just a Facebook Messenger going off. So the object of the game is to go get a total of percentile dice down to exactly 0. So your percentile dice being these guys here, right? Okay. Down to exactly 0. The dealer or the DM rolls the percentile dice to starting number. Each player may roll any dice they choose during their turn. The number rolled is subtracted from the percentile dice. If at any point a dice roll should drop the percentile number below 0, that player busts and is out of the game. The player to drop the number to exactly 0 wins. It is impossible for all players to bust, and that would be the house wins. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to take and grab me some more percentiles real quick. I got all my lovely dice right here. Okay, so basically, the DM is going to roll, and that's a 76, right? Okay, so every player has the dice, these dice right here. The D10, both D10s, the D12, all the good stuff, right? So they get to use every single dice they want, but they only get to use them once, and once they're gone, they're gone. I believe that is correct. Oh, maybe I don't say that actually. So you can use whatever dice you want. But I guess it's the whole. I guess my original concept for that was that once you get lower, you're basically the risk the reward kind of a thing. I mean, if you only have 18 left and you roll a d20 and you roll an 18, good. But your safe bet would be to roll a d12 because you know you can't bust, right? So, and I'm going to play as all the players in one go. So we're going to start with a d20 because that is the highest number. Okay, so we had a really good number, which is awesome. And I'm going to use a calculator because I cheat, and math is hard sometimes when you're sitting here and trying to add and subtract for some odd reason. So that's going to go down to 57. Okay, this person, at this time, it would be, where's the 5 at? There's the 5, and the 7 is right there. Okay, and the DM could rotate all this, or the dealer could rotate all this stuff. Okay, and so I know by rolling a d20, I know I'm not going to bust. So a 15, so this would be the next player's turn. And you can always go pretty simply with, you know, the rolling the d20 concept, which is kind of a general feel. So I rolled a 15, so it's going to be 42. And the whole point of this is to get it down quick and then have people, so that's a 17. Wow, I'm really rolling really well. Okay, that's going to bring me down to 25. So now we're down to the nitty gritty. Right, so this is where the game starts getting a little bit slower, a little bit more, do I think I can do it? Yeah, I can do it. Oh, no, I busted. Obviously, I'm still safe with the d20 here. And also, you know, if you don't also want to set the next player up to be like really advantageous and be able to roll a simple dice roll. So, wow, I rolled a 19. So it's going to put me down to 6. Okay, so at this point, I can get rid of this guy. And now I just have this 6. So obviously, the next player would roll a d6. So see, as a player, I may go think about that and go, well, maybe I don't roll the d20 this time, and that way I have the next player, you know, guessing a little bit more, right? So I'm gonna roll the d6, so a 4. Okay, so now we're down. So, I mean, there's not much left, right? It's tough. So I'm gonna roll the d4 because that makes sense. And look, I rolled 2. How about that? So that 2 goes to 0. That is exact 0. Whoever that turn was right there would have won the entire game. And that's it, guys. So if you're betting per round or you're betting using the gambling rules, then awesome. That's how I have it set up, is that the higher the dice roll you're using, the greater the cost it is. So, you know, with all these, they all have gambling rules, but yeah. So, as I like to leave you guys, the lore segment. This game was brought to us by the legendary Falor Call warrior tribe. History tells us that the tribe was practically indomitable. That's because of their tribal credo. No matter the odds, no matter how much, defeat seemed inevitable. All fights could be won. The Valar Kal believed that any of the battle was ultimately a matter of percentages. As long as even one warrior remained standing, they had full confidence their enemy could be reduced to 0. So that's the kind of idea behind it, right? I mean, not every warrior can fight as strong as the next warrior, but generally that if you had one left, you still had a chance. But yeah, so that's takeaway, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments below, and thank you for your support.